The 7 a.m. Saturday prayer meeting. We used to have a Saturday prayer meeting in Worthing when Youth for Christ days, but it stopped after a while. But when Tony came, I discussed with Ray Gill, who at that time was the tab evangelist, whether we shouldn't start up a Saturday early prayer meeting. And he put it, as he was on the eldership as well as being the evangelist, he put it to Tony and the elders, and they were very responsive to it, the idea. And so we've been having a Saturday early prayer meeting for many years now. And we began in the upstairs lounge, and Tony was so enthralled with it that he invited us into his vestry. And so we would join him on Saturday mornings around his fire in his vestry. We were quite a small group, and we did that for some time. And then we outgrew that and came down to the Bianto room downstairs. And we've had many great times. But it hasn't been without its problems, you know, with Tony. Tony is a very athletic fella. And we used to find that we would be huddled around the fire discussing prayer items when the door would burst open and Tony would come in, having jogged in, I think, and he would begin flinging all the windows open. And, you know, it's a bit off-putting. You don't know what to say to the pastor on these occasions. So we thought, how do you tame Tony? So we had to think of something, and he arrived one Saturday morning to find thick iron bars over all the windows. And he was a bit nonplussed by this because he hadn't been told about this, and we sort of suggested it was to keep people out, you know. And anyway, he came to understand that. And needless to say, Tony has been very supportive of the early prayer meetings. He's seldom missed, except when he's been overseas. And his sharing and that we've really much appreciated. He's really led from the front on this issue. And if you want a personal chat with Tony, come to the 7 a.m. prayer meeting. Yeah, it's been lovely to see the way he's been with us in this. And when I was recently at the agriculture show, I noticed that on the beautiful flowers and the prize bulls, invariably there was a plaque which said, highly commended. Now, I'm not being disrespectful, but to say that I think it's apt quotation for Tony. Amen.